Professor Biela, we could cover many of your wonderful works and studies, but today I would love to ask you about just one aspect. Moral values. Moral values, which impact do they have in the workplaces? You are a specialist in industrial psychology. You studied for many years, you did plenty of research. Do the moral values has got any impact on our efficiency at workplace?
Without moral values, it's hard even to imagine what to do, how to make decision. Any more important decision must be based on some moral values. Whatever has been chosen, it is something good or bad. So at the very beginning, it's a very fundamental issue. I have come here to study philosophy. My staying at Lublin at the philosophy faculty was very rich of such opportunities to analyze my conscious motivational abilities to do something more than read books only.
Is that why you went into psychology?
Psychology, it was the secondary choice. I started and I finished philosophy.
Tell me now, to a young person, in today's society, what we hear, that values like honesty, hard work, courage, are not very much promoted in today's society. At the same time, we want to produce more, we want to be faster, we want to have more. You as a scientist, just can you give us this proof that there's nothing wrong, more wrong than thinking that without courage without moral values we can produce better and faster?
I think it's impossible. It's impossible. Of course, even very ordinary work position requires to assume moral values, yes, related to other colleagues who are working, surrounding. You are responsible.
But today I would say there is more tendency towards very selfish, not everyone, but very selfish and narcissistic society when it's about me and I. Where did it come from? From psychological point of view, why do you think that we reached this point of believing in something which is not true at all?
I think it comes from a tendency to simplify the reality.
To be fast and easy.
Yes, and to make it artificial, more artificial, not realistic.
Not something which lasts, which we can.
Yes, and that is why people behave sometimes from outside when they are observed that they have no moral wings at all. It's impossible. They have, but it's sometimes they are not reflective. They have no time. They are in a hurry to reach.
Are they less effective as a professionals?
Yes, less effective as a proficiency if they have no moral base. This is possible to be very effective.
And what about politics? You also work in the field of politics. How did you manage to remain faithful to your moral values, to moral values anyway?
I think I didn't give any chances. There were many situations when people were going to find something what shouldn't be done. Particularly when we are talking about microsystem changes, where if there are no moral values behind, you can find the effect of oligarchization of economy and social life. Why we should states with oligarchic structure of economy? This is the lack of moral values, of course. This is impossible that some people from the same range, yes, let's say level, one of them have only to live from one day to another, and some have palaces. Yes. They have come from immoral behavior, yes, and immoral assessment. Well, I didn't have any even small shadow that somebody could come to me to propose something what is immoral. I didn't have any proposals like that. That's what I mean immoral. It is not easy to cope with situation when you see that there are many cases which come from immoral behavior. If you will not be quiet, it will be even worse. Political life is still touched with such possibilities, even now. The only way is to control myself.
Do you think a person following the moral values, good moral choices, is a happy person? Is that the way?
Yes.
In this today's life, to reach happiness? You as a scientist, from psychological point of view.
I think people who reached their properties from the way which is illegal are not happy. From a psychological point of view, I had a contact with them. Now I don't have. I didn't see them happy at all.
Is that why you are so happy?
Yes.
That's why
yes.
your choices make you happy?
Yes. The choices was happy because it's a moral straight way to go. God is a simple, not compound of parts being. And everything what is true is simple. And it makes people happy.
Thank you very much. I would love to chat with you more and more, but for today, thank you for sharing with us this beautiful thought.
Thank you.